Hello everybody, today we're going to be discussing workplace motivation. Specifically, we're going to be defining theories and concepts of motivation at home and in the workplace. I'm going to start out by defining the question, what is motivation? Motivation is defined as factors, both internal and external, that instill desire and energy in people while inspiring them to take action or to be continually interested and committed to a particular subject or goal. Spoken differently, motivation is the driving force that gets us to take action, and to use an analogy, it can be thought of as the oil that keeps a machine moving. It's good to note that people can work without motivation, just as an engine can run without oil. However, it quickly leads to conflicts and inefficiencies. Alright, let's go over the types of motivation. There are two types that were discussed. The first is intrinsic motivation, which is an internal source of motivation in which the action that you're undertaking is taken for the action's sake. By this I mean that personal enjoyment is key. The second type is extrinsic motivation, which is an external source of motivation in which the action is taken for the rewards or for the for the avoidance of failure or negative rewards. The perceived future benefits are key. Four key factors affecting motivation are leadership style, reward systems, organizational climate, and structure of work. These factors can be altered or adjusted as needed to maximize employee job satisfaction and performance through the use of job enrichment strategies. Just to go into a little bit more depth, leadership style it includes the methods of leadership that are utilized by management, and it notes that they have strong influences on company performance as a whole, and as well they have a lot of influences on individual performance. Reward systems are important to incentivize employees to work hard. Although negative rewards or punishments should be avoided because they tend to decrease employee motivation. The third is organizational climate, which was the culture of work staff that is occasionally assessed to make management decisions that are inclusive of the employee needs and desires. The last one is structure of work, in which it's important to vary the work that you give your employees to make sure that they're actively engaged in order to maximize their motivation. Employee accountability is important. It's important to give employees accountability and independent responsibilities because this gives them ownership of their work. Alright, let's move on to some workplace environment. The use of color. I'm going to go over the principle of color psychology, in which colors are used in workplace settings to convey messages. Red colors tend to be colors that portray danger or passion or excitement, or if used heavily, it can portray anger. Yellow is usually a caution color, usually associated with warmth or the sunshine in non-work settings. Green and blue are safety colors. They're cool colors, and they usually instill calm and relaxation, or feelings of calm and relaxation. White colors are usually for sterility and focus and should only be used in lab settings or other professionalized industrial settings. When not used in industrial or other work settings, that tend to be harsh on the eyes and tend to detract from the overall value of the room. Finally, pink is kind of a feminine color, or is typically seen that way. It typically imbibes feelings of comfort and is a casual color that's not really suited for the workplace. It's important to notice that warm colors irritate eyes and decrease employee performance when they're overused. Just to go a little more in depth, colors are most useful when they match the workplace environment, i.e., for an example, carnival colors and lights in an arcade, or white walls in a laboratory. Colors are also most useful when they are used for a consistent reason. Like red labels for warnings should always be red. Green labels for vegetarian-friendly options in kitchens, they're usually homogenized, so are usually just green. Color use helps maintain employee engagement through passive influences on their performance. This just means if you've got a boring coloration to your room, your employees are going to be bored. It's good to keep things active, but not overly so. Conclusions that I've come up with were that motivation is a vital resource for properly maintaining efficient business practices, and it's good to cultivate as much motivation as possible in all of your employees and your upper management. Motivation is also key toward building positive relationships both between employers and employees through leadership and rewards, employers and the public through public perceptions, employees and the public through structure of the work, and employees and their peers through the organizational climate. That's all I've got for you. Thank you.